Hey girls and guys. So I got a request in my inbox today to do a 20 questions tag from RCS0388. I have my laptop open right over there. So if you're wondering why I keep looking over here, it's because my questions are right over there and I'm going to be reading over there. So I'm going to get started with the tag. I'm going to tag all of you, and all the questions are going to be in the description box below. So the first question is, what is your favorite soft drink? I'm not a big soft drink drinker, but my favorite is ginger ale. I like the Canada Dry ginger ale the best. It's just one of my most favorites. I find it helps to soothe my stomach, especially when it's hurting, so that's probably my favorite soft drink. My favorite food is probably steak. Nice, rare, juicy steak with a salad. That's my favorite meal. My favorite restaurant, I'm not going to tell you my favorite restaurant because you guys can look it up and then figure out what city I live in, and I'd rather not that happen, at least not yet. So I'm going to tell you about what the restaurant is like. It's a little sort of upstairs place, and it's very small. It's very pub feeling, but high class pub, and basically every time you go it's a different menu. They change the menu based on what's fresh at market that week. I love it. Every time I go I try something different and it's great. Question number 4. My favorite horror movie would probably be the Paranormal Activity series and Insidious. I love movies like that. They fascinate me. I love stuff about the spiritual world, although I get so freaked out afterwards and everything just messes up for me. Who is my favorite singer? Currently, I'm really liking the band Perry, so the lead singer from that band would probably be my favorite singer. Who is your favorite actor? My favorite actor is Johnny Depp. He's always been my favorite actor, at least for a long time. Since I saw the first movie I saw him, and I don't remember what that was, so he was my favorite. Yeah, I just think he's gorgeous for a man that could be my father, and a really great actor. Who is my favorite actress? Currently, I'd have to say it's probably Idina Menzel. She's a musical theater actress, for those of you who don't know. She was on Glee for a little bit, and she was also in Rent, she was in Wicked. She's one of my favorite actresses. I find her to be such a versatile woman that she can play almost any character. What is my favorite television show? My favorite TV show is The Big Bang Theory. I find it hilarious. I'm a little bit of a nerd myself, so I find a lot of the jokes that they have on there really funny. Do I prefer one-piece or two-piece bathing suits? I find I have a really long torso, I think it is. So one-piece bathing suits don't really fit me. I love the look of like the cutout monokinis, like the one-piece bikini kind of look. But I can't wear them because I find it just stretches and pulls in all the wrong places. But to wear, I prefer two pieces. And if I had to go one step further, my favorites are bandeaus because you can wear them just as the band itself, and you don't have to wear the straps, and you don't have to worry about tan lines up here as much. Am I a fan of pro wrestling? Not really. I've watched UFC a couple times, which I think is kind of cool because it's all sorts of different fighting styles all in one. But I'm not a big fan of pro wrestling or fighting of any sort like that. Number 11. Have I ever gone skinny dipping? Yes. I'm turning 21 in a little bit. I live in Canada, so the drinking age is low. Not saying that I was drunk when I did it, but basically I've done it at least once. I'm not going to tell you the details about it because I don't need to go into that. Have I ever been dared to do something extreme? Not really dared. I've gone rock climbing and whitewater rafting. That's the extent of the extreme stuff that I've done in my life, and I've found both of them fun, but I'm not much of an extreme sport kind of person. What is my biggest thrill? I danced for many years, so the biggest thrill I experience is the moment right before I'm about to step out on stage to dance. It's my favorite feeling in the world. You get all worked up and you start getting so nervous, and your adrenaline just starts pumping and pumping and pumping. And the second you step out on stage, the adrenaline's still there, but the nerves are gone. I find I have stage fright right before I get on stage, and the second I'm there, I'm fine. Everything's good. Do I have any hidden talents? I'm not really sure what they mean by hidden talents. I can do this with my tongue, but I know a lot of people who can. I know it's not really a talent either, but I can push my thumb all the way down to my wrist. That's really it that I can think of. What was I afraid of when I was a kid? Probably the thing that I'm the most afraid of or that I was the most afraid of, was probably being abandoned or left alone and my parents not wanting me anymore. I think that was my biggest fear. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really remember. Do I sing in the shower? Sometimes I do if I'm in a singing mood. I love singing personally, but sometimes in the shower I'm just in a get in, get out kind of mode. So it depends. Have I ever gone tanning? Outdoors, yes. Indoors, yes I have. I work in a tanning salon, so I've had to try the machines out. Like, my boss wanted us to try out all the machines, so I've had to do it. That's pretty much all I can tell you about that. I don't do it on a regular basis. I prefer to spray tan because it's better for my skin. But I have done it before. Have I ever had a near-death experience? No, I don't think I've ever had a near-death experience. I don't remember even if I have. Actually, sort of, but it was back when I was a baby. I'm asthmatic, and we were somewhere, I don't really remember, as a family, and I just started coughing and I couldn't breathe, and my parents started freaking out. I don't know if it was near death or if I was near dying, but that's probably the closest thing to a near-death experience I've ever had. Have I ever fallen asleep in the bathtub? I've almost fallen asleep, but the second sort of my ears get into the water, I wake right back up, so I've never fully fallen asleep in the bathtub. And the last question is, how long can I hold my breath underwater? I haven't really tried this out in a long time, but the last time I remember, someone timed me, and I think it was about a minute that I was underwater. I don't really remember. Anyways, that was the last question, and I tag all of you, so leave a video response of this tag. All the questions are going to be in the description box below, and I'd like to thank RCS0388 again for suggesting this tag for me to do. Anyways, I'll talk to all of you guys later. Bye.